What's up guys, Hayden here, and today I'm bringing you my top 5 most anticipated games for the rest of 2016. We've already had some great games during the first quarter of 2016, such as XCOM 2, Superhot, and The Division. With so much of the year left however, I thought that now was the time to create my own personal list for the games coming out during the rest of the year. So without any further ado, let's get started with number 5. Coming in at number 5, we have Overwatch. Overwatch is a first-person shooter being developed by one of the PC's leading developers, Blizzard Entertainment. This alone makes the game worth looking into for me, as Blizzard are known for their ultra-polished experiences when it comes to all of their games, regardless of the genre. However, it's the fact that the game looks like a unique take on the first-person shooter genre that interests me the most. After keeping up with the development of the game for a while now, it looks like the game is taking shape nicely. There's a variety of different classes with a wide range of different abilities that affect the battlefield in their own ways, and it appears that Blizzard is constantly listening to the community with regards to feedback for the recent closed betas for the game. Whilst the overall style of the gameplay isn't exactly what I'd go for most of the time, I could still see myself having hours upon hours of fun with the game, and this is why Overwatch has earned the number 5 spot on my list. My number 4 spot is taken by the most controversial game on this list for me, simply because no one is 100% sure what the overall objective of the game is supposed to be, other than space-based exploration. The game that I am referring to here is No Man's Sky. I've got to be honest, I was tempted not to include this game on my list for the simple reasons stated previously. I simply don't know what to expect from this game at the moment, however it's the level of intrigue that's earned the number 4 spot on my list. If there are sufficient RPG mechanics to complement the exploration-based gameplay, then No Man's Sky has the potential to be one of those games that people sink hundreds of hours into, possibly even more. Also, with virtual reality here to stay, this seems like one of those games that has the potential to be a real pioneer for the technology, as the majority of the industry is still paralysed in indecision regarding virtual reality at the moment. It'll be interesting to see, but for now, I'm excited and intrigued to find out what No Man's Sky will have to offer. At my number 3 spot, we have a classic franchise returning for a big reboot. That beloved franchise that is the godfather of the first-person shooter genre is Doom. This game, from a first-person shooter standpoint, looks to be the complete package. A return to the fast-paced gameplay of the original Doom games, a campaign that spans roughly 14 hours according to the developers, and a multiplayer component that looks like an absolute blast. The PC has actually been crying out for a go-to first-person shooter for a while now, and I think that Doom is more than likely to be that game. Here's hoping that id Software deliver on their promises, and if they do, I think that we could be in for one of the best first-person shooters of this particular generation of video games. The game that takes the penultimate spot on my list is the sequel to my 2011 Game of the Year. It took yet another classic franchise and delivered an astounding effort to modernise it into a 21st century game. That game, of course, is Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. Deus Ex will always have a place in my heart for its well thought out and engaging stealth gameplay. It's one of those franchises that will continue to remain engaging for years to come, simply because of its forward-thinking nature. Mankind Divided looks to be an evolution of the previous games in the franchise, by primarily building off the excellent Human Revolution. For that reason alone, I'm super excited to see what Eidos will do with this game and see if they will deliver once again. I've always loved strategy games. As a matter of fact, they've been my bread and butter when it comes to gaming as a whole. Therefore, it shouldn't be any real surprise that my most anticipated game for the remainder of 2016 is Stellaris. In many ways, Stellaris is the kind of game that I've been waiting for this generation. A grand strategy game that takes 4X elements to complement a variety of different playstyles. Add to that the focus on story-driven gameplay, and you have a game that ticks all the right boxes for me. From what I've seen of the game so far, it doesn't look like it has the potential to disappoint at all. Paradox have a proven track record when it comes to developing these types of games, so I'm hyped beyond belief and have full faith that Paradox can deliver a truly phenomenal experience. Alright, thanks for joining me on this one guys, hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, I would appreciate a like, and if you want to see more gaming related content, hit that subscribe button. Thanks again guys, and I'll see you in the next one.